AC Waltz in the house.
He gets over here. We can. Oh, right, guys, we are back.
We're
So
back.
you might have seen a couple of different clips already come out today. We're here at Johnnies on 7th, 55th, South 7th. A great place to come, hang out with friends, economical drinks, and we're back. So let's jump into a little bit of the NBA. On the break, Willie and I were having a discussion out front about who we think is going to be the MVP. Right now, Willie is Team Wemby, and I'm Team Luka. So explain yourself.
It's going to be the dude from Oklahoma City.
No way.
Okay, so we got three different opinions. So we're going to have that debate.
Okay, so I'm going to give you some insight of what's really going down.
So Wemby on the corner here.
Wemby is, like he said, it's 50% offense, 50% defense. So when it comes to that, he is
Grab a seat, Ken Chapman.
the MVP.
NBA.
So here's the deal. As of a week ago, MVP to win the MVP for Wemby was a plus 2,000. 5 days later, it went down to a plus 1,300. If you were to look today, he is a plus 250.
Okay.
So
is he going to have enough games?
Well, there's only 9 more games, and
But he hit that 65 0 to get a 65.
Oh yeah, he definitely got to.
Okay.
He's not.
I didn't know if that was an issue.
He still got 3 games to actually sit if he wanted to.
One thing they were talking about Cade Cunningham as well. Like he's not going to have enough games now.
Yeah, Cade is hurt right now, so he's definitely not going to be able to make that MVP.
But that dude came out. I mean, he didn't come out of nowhere, but Cade fucking balling out this year. Dude.
Well, his team's #1 in the East, so
and that's why he'd be a great person to get the MVP because his team is #1 right now.
Well, they're not like dominant though. They're
okay. So
the Spurs dominant? They're not even the #1 seed.
Well, you got 2 dominant teams in the West. I mean,
you got 3 dominant teams in the West. If you look at the last 20 games, right, you can't say so. For the full season, the Lakers have not been a dominant team. They've been a good team, right? But ever since Austin Reeves came back, you got LeBron playing at a high level for his age, and you got Luka out there absolutely dominating. He's having the best season of his career. He's leading the NBA in scoring right now. And I would argue that over the last 15, 16 games, they are the team to beat currently. They are the hot ticket in the NBA. And I think that all Luka has to do is get them far into the playoffs. He wins the MVP. That's who the NBA, I believe that's who the NBA wants to have the MVP. They always want the most popular player, if possible, to get the MVP because it's good for business.
Well, Luka's defense is terrible.
So how many Lakers games have you watched? In all fairness, how many Lakers games have you watched in the last month?
Probably 3.
Okay. So you've watched 3 games. Did you watch the entirety of the game?
Yes.
Okay. So it's probably fair to say that he doesn't have the best defense. I'll agree. But lately, they've been turning up the defense. He's been playing better defense lately. Okay. That they've called that out. So this is has been a storyline that, hey, he's playing better defense.
I think offensively, he is second to none. I mean,
that's very fair.
Even SGA has nothing on Luka.
Yeah,
but here's the thing: is the reason that they put SGA so high is because the team, they're defending champs, with no experience, and they're 2 games in front of San Antonio, who has no experience. But with San Antonio, they got a generational talent that changes the game, and Wemby is definitely a generational talent. He plays defense better than anybody in the league, and I'll put his defense up against anybody.
Yeah, the guy's 9 foot tall, so of course.
Exactly. So 50% of the game is defense, and defenses win championships.
So Wemby, if he can stay healthy, he'll probably be one of the best 5 basketball players ever.
Yes.
I mean, he has that. He has that ability. It's just, will he stay healthy? Because he is 7'5". A lot of times when people are that tall, they don't have the best.
But he's an alien.
So yeah, kind of right. So I think the debate ultimately does come down between Luka and it comes down between Wemby. I think SGA is out of the conversation. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. You're not going to win the MVP this year going to the free throw line when you got somebody like Wemby doing what he's doing and what Luka's doing currently. You're gonna have to do more than getting most of your points at the free throw line. That doesn't win you MVPs.
So what do you think about Luka? He's going to have a 1-game suspension because he got his 16th technical.
Yes, he did.
That doesn't hurt him in the MVP, right? But he'll be fine. He'll be back.
It might hurt the Lakers and their overall chances.
I disagree. So here's why I disagree with that. So when you watch Luka and most of his interviews, after he's had a big game, he almost always ties it back to something emotional, right? So this guy plays with his emotions. Right now, we talked about this last week on the podcast. Yeah. He's actually having the worst year of his life outside of basketball. He is his fiance, he was supposed to be married soon. Well, they're split up now. He hasn't seen his kids for a while, so he's going through it on that end, but he's playing the best basketball of his life because he deals with his emotions out there on the court. His words, not mine, right? He deals with his emotions out there on the court. So I think that the Lakers look at that and they know that, hey, from time to time, that shit's going to happen. We don't want to change shit about Luka because this is how he plays. This is how he brings out the best in himself. And sometimes it will lead to a technical, so be it.
Well, Wemby's taking names. He's actually out there talking shit to the point where he's like, you just suck. So that's what's going to happen with Luka and the Lakers. They're going to beat them 4-1 in the second round.
Oh, 4-1?
Yeah, I'd say maybe 4-2. But here's the thing is, there is no team that's going to be able to beat the Spurs 7-game series, and I can promise you.
I hate to say this, but I don't believe he's going to make it through that series and be healthy through the whole series. Okay. Once the playoffs start, right? Is it going to be more pressure on him to perform because he's going to be in it? He's going to maybe overexert himself because he's so tall, unfortunately, right? And even Luka could potentially get hurt. I worry about his ankles and shit, to be honest. If you look at the past, that's where he would injure himself late in the year. He would be a little bit hobbled, right? For somebody like Wemby, I would worry about lower back issues.
Yeah, but here's the thing is this year, Luka, just like SGA, they all cry for fouls and they all saying, hey, can I get this? You know what? Wemby doesn't do that. He goes out there and just fucking dominates. And when you dominate the way he's been dominating, it doesn't matter if you bring Luka, LeBron, or SGA and a bunch of his scrubs. The Spurs are going to win it this year.
The Spurs is it, huh?
This is
right,
this
feeling
is
strong over there.
And here's the thing is, they're just going to get better and better because you got 5 players on that team that are 24 and under, and they're part of their starting lineup or the rotation. I mean, they are so young and so deep. It's just insane. 2 rookie of the years, and then they possibly could have a 3rd rookie of the year, but Harper just plays with such a good team that he's not going to get it because I guarantee if Harper was playing with New Orleans or Dallas, he'd be rookie of the year.
I can see that. So you're dead set, obviously, that they're going to win it all. I'm dead set that I think the Lakers are going to win it all. You did say out there if I wanted to bet you on it, I do not. I will be honest. So I'm not as confident in the Lakers as you are, but I do feel that if they are able to continue playing the way they're playing now, I do think they could pull it off.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: is Lakers got LeBron. That ain't the guy, right? I mean, he's okay. I mean, but Luka and LeBron, that's one of
it's more about Austin Reeves and it's more about Luka, in my opinion.
Well, here's the thing is, Luka, did you watch the game yesterday? He got hit in the chest and was all crying. And, I mean, but to me, that's just like, you know.
He's the one that got the technical. That's why he got his 16 technical.
That's character things, man. Spurs don't do that. We go out there and dominate. We don't cry for fouls. Here's the thing is, Castle goes to the hole nonstop and gets fouled all day.
So is that what you do? You watch the basketball games and you talk about their character immediately after the game was over?
Oh yeah, because
I'll tell you what, his character was amazing in that game.
He's a crybaby.
Luka is a crybaby.
He's a crybaby, straight up.
That's been a problem his whole career. He does whine a lot.
That's why Dallas traded him. Dallas traded him because they didn't believe in him, and I still don't believe in him.
Oh man, Luka's taking shots over here, man. Ain't even here to defend himself.
Luka, I don't believe in him because here's the thing: is if a whole franchise don't give up on you, then you know what? You're really not that good.
Oh, see what happened to their? I think they just made a bunch of terrible decisions in the Dallas Mavericks. Actually, Nikola Harris is an idiot for that.
Okay, but anybody else who's given up a franchise player, we'll have that franchise player done. I mean. Really?
I don't know.
I mean, Herschel Walker got traded for all these picks, and Herschel Walker sucked.
That was an epic bad trade. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't trade those type of players if they're that good. And I don't care whether if they got weight issues or character flaws. If they're a generational talent, you do not trade them.
Yeah. Hey, so are you are you going to be going to any of these 5 a.m. bars once they stay open here in Kansas City?
Yes, Argentina all day, baby.
Hey, Argentina.
Colombia, baby. Hell yes.
Willie loves Colombia. Dude.
Oh, there you go, man. There you go.
All right, so a couple of questions before you get off here, Willie. I know you're not a baseball guy, but what is your Royals win prediction?
They are going to win 88 games this year.
88. I like that number. And what is your bet of the day for college basketball?
College basketball, if you're going to do anything, take Arizona big. Purdue is riding this wave, but they just now hit a juggernaut, and they will lose big today.
And what do you think about the Illinois game? This
Illinois money line. You know what? Iowa's playing really good basketball. If I was going to be a betting man, I'd actually take Iowa in the points. But
what's the point? What's the points on that?
7.5, I believe.
Oh yeah, points.
Iowa is
hold
good.
on. You said if you was a betting man.
If
that's exactly what you are, dude. That's exactly what you are. As a betting
yes,
man.
I am.
Yeah.
So if I was going to make a bet today, it's going to be Illinois money line over on Arizona and Arizona. That's my 3-game parlay.
That's a good bet. I like that.
My other 2 picks for the NBA right now is ride Oklahoma and the San Antonio Spurs today versus the Bulls and versus Milwaukee Bucks. They're going to dominate. Both of them should have 20-point wins today.
Right on. All right. The darkness. What do we have coming up next? Anybody coming on? No.
All right, we have anyone else that wants to jump on real quick before we decide to start wrapping up?
Casey Waltz, don't you get back on here? Anybody else that wants to come on, get on the show, talk about the Royals, make your way this way? Or if you want to talk about the sorry ass Cubs, I guess you can come on too.
Peace out.
Or you can come on
Spurs
just
Nation.
or you could come on just to talk about Johnnies. We're good with that too.
All right, man. Thanks for coming out, man. Thanks for coming out. G Money, you want to jump on here real quick? At least get your let's go with your your Royals wins. 80. Oh man, geez, the low man of the day.
So 86 over there. D-Rock said 92. So let's get our picks in. I'm actually at 90.
T.I., you're going 90?
I'm at 90.
Okay. Where's your microphone? Talk to your microphone. Man, this is I'm doing.
Daniel,
I'm
how
doing
many
the
wins?
opposite way of what I usually do, so it's weird for me right now.
So Daniel, how many wins the Royals going to have this year?
I wanted to say 88, but then Chris said that, so I said 90.
You went
90. All right, me and Dan are at 90.
Just a bit outside. Just a bit outside.
All right. I mean, what do you want?
All right, what do you want to do now?
Maybe we're wrapping up.
I think
we're at.
Yep. I think everybody's been on.
And first pitch crushing.
All right, that was the Royal segment.
Oh, man.
Now we're gonna move on to everybody's favorite area.
Did you guys already talk about disc golf?
Again.
I know you're a big disc golf guy down at Rosedale Park. You know, you like that spot, don't you?
I go to Bonner now.
Oh, Bonner has a better disc golf?
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, we're at the end of the Astro Boys episodes, plural. This is everybody's favorite segment. Real quicks. This is just something you want to give a little real quick to. It can be about anything, not just sports. Something that occurred this past week. And I'll go ahead and go first. Real quick, Joe Flacco is calling all the other teams that didn't sign him dumb, including the Chiefs, I'm assuming.
I mean, yeah, because who doesn't want Joe Flacco?
Yeah.
Right.
54 years old starter. Really, Joe Flacco? Come on.
Real quick. Tiger Woods goes out for a snack in the middle of the day and rolls another SUV.
Oh, man. That guy.
Well, he blew 000, so it wasn't alcohol.
I mean, if anybody needs a driver, it's him, for sure.
Yeah, you need to get yourself a driver there,
But
Tiger
does he
Woods.
have enough money? I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
That's kind of things are getting expensive. I don't know.
Hey, real quick. First time since 1954 that KU, Kentucky, North Carolina, and UCLA have not been in the Sweet 16.
Wow.
Real quick, Travis Kelce makes his award show debut at the 2026
I saw him out
Radiant
there.
Awards.
Darkness, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, darkness. Real quick. So apparently the NBA has approved 2 new teams. Seattle and in Seattle and for Las Vegas. They confirmed that they're going to start playing in 27 or 28.
Real quick, Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey will be getting it on in front of thousands of men, women, and children on Netflix May 16th.
Chuck E. Cheese or where?
Real quick, this one's for D-Rock. The last 3 years, Missouri's basketball team has been 1-14 in the month of March.
MIZ. Suckers. Real quick. So the NFL Referee Association and the NFL has no deal yet. The contract is set to expire in May. Are we looking forward to the replacements again? No. We already mentioned Tiger Woods. Shut up, man. Because you got one Asian that plays sport out there. You want to mention them all the damn time.
Real quick, the sports world is changing, especially in college sports. In football, Indiana, a basketball school, wins the national championship game. In basketball, Nebraska, a football school, wins their first tournament game and makes it to the Sweet 16.
Good. It's about time. It's about time to start changing. Same old over here? No.
I don't have any.
Real quick. Kelsey signs a 3-year deal worth about $54.7 million.
Real quick, our very own Keaton Wagler from China Mission Northwest makes it to the Elite 8 and possibly to the Final 4.
Real quick. So Bain slides out of the top 10 for a poor combine measurements.
Man, we better draft him.
Are we still interested?
Very much.
We still very much interested in Bain, even though he's sliding out.
I know he's been sliding down, but man,
That actually works out well for us. That's actually welcome news,
Yes,
right? Because
yes.
I know it's a real quick,
Please.
but who was that guy that ended up getting drafted by the perfect example by the Eagles? They got that defensive tackle guy that was a beast. Like he fell in the draft. They got him.
Jalen Carter.
Yes, they got the steal of the draft. We're about to get the steal of the draft.
All right. Okay. Any others?
I think we're good.
All right. That was it. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our
From the north to the south, yeah, we all pulled through. Johnnies on 7 got a spot.
Extra Boys episode. We thank you very much. Thank you to Chris. Thank you to D-Rock for inviting us out here. We appreciate everybody. Thank you. We'll see you suckers later. It cuts off like that.
Oh, his girlfriend.
I am not doing it.
Are going to end stream now?
Nah, it's going to let it play.
It's not playing on here.